So, long time no see. Right now we are headed to do something I've never done before. We are headed to a buddy of ours' house, his property that is covered up with wild hogs. He's been battling these wild hogs for a few years now. I've been doing a little bit of research. I don't know if you can see back there, but I've got some hog panels and a trap door that I built. We're gonna go set this hog trap up and leave it for a week or two, just to monitor these pigs on trail camera. And once they get comfortable, we'll go out there, freshen up the bait, and set the trap door. So hopefully we're going to be able to trap a whole bunch of wild hogs. So stay tuned and we'll see. I added this in just to show you the telltale signs. Some wallowing, some mud on the trees. If you see all this, you know you're in the same area as the hogs. So right now we got the door up, got it wired. The door's not on it yet, but putting T-posts about every 3 foot with the hog panels. Nothing's really wired in yet, but there's gonna be another one there. And then we'll finish building it, bait it, and see what happens. How long until we have pigs on camera?
We're gonna see some tonight. Then coming in the trap, probably
Tonight.
tonight.
What do you think?
What's that?
Pigs in the trap. How long?
In the trap?
Yeah.
Today's Saturday. I think it's gonna take a week next Saturday. I got $1 on it. By Monday morning front.
Well,
There you go. We got predictions.
$1 will buy about 1/10 of a bag of corn to put back in it.
Now setting
Go a long way.
wise, actually getting it to where it'll go off. Yeah, probably a week and a half.
2 weeks maybe. I say 2 weeks max to get them comfortable enough to go in.
Yeah.
Well, trap is done. Got the door set. Got it tied up right now. About to bait it up and set the trail camera. Let the hogs get comfortable and then come back and set a trigger. I'm still saying tonight we're gonna see pigs, but we'll see.
With this much rain.
I think they'll come in right before the big storms. Who knows? We'll see. All right, guys, so here's the point of view. There's the trail cam. Boom. Here's the hog's point of view. They're gonna go in here. And of course, we've got the door tied up. We've got all the donuts and soured corn in here. And then when we set the trigger, it'll be over here. They'll bump that trigger up, door will fall, and then it's game over. So, gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do 2 different hog baits this time, but we're all, on both of them, we're gonna start with just regular old deer corn. So what I'm gonna do is pour half a bag in one bucket, half a bag in the other. Maybe a little on the ground. Next I'm gonna do, this is just a cheap 4-pound thing of sugar. We'll do half of it on top of one bucket and the other half on the other top. don't have to be exact. And then we're gonna go with some Jello, a Jello packet. You can do this a million different ways, but we're gonna try 2 different ways here. May only show one, but you'll get the idea. Basically, all you're doing is souring the corn. We're gonna pour 1 full Jello packet in that one. One full Jello packet in that one. And then I'm gonna go in with some yeast. Some people was doing more than 1 pack, I just did 1 pack. And then just some cheap fruit punch. And this is just to give it that sweet smell. And then, if you'll show that up close, then we're gonna fill it about here on both buckets, a little over 1 inch above with water. Mix all that in, put the lids on them, but keep the lids cracked because this will expand and build gases up throughout the next few days. I typically go a little over 1 inch above, just because I don't want to come out here tomorrow and have to top it back off, but you get the idea. You just want to make sure all that sugar and gelatin, yeast, you just want to make sure it's all in there. And then we will go on with the lids. And like I said, keep it cracked open because that will expand and it can explode the bucket. So that's how you make the bait. We'll leave this sitting for, they say 3 to 10 days, but I think we're gonna leave this sitting until next Saturday. It's Sunday now, so that'd be 6 days. So stay tuned, let's see if we can get some pigs. So the other 2 buckets are more or less the same concept, but it's pretty much just slop. If you've ever heard of slop before, it's just leftover food, but it is a corn base and mostly sugar. You know, we had some ice cream that was nearly out of date, and we had some tater chips that went out of date. You know, just the normal household stuff. Added some pretzels and some chips in there. There's some coffee in that one. So it is Saturday, exactly 1 week away from when we built the trap, we haven't had any pigs show up to the trap yet, but they've showed up a couple 100 yards away to an old mineral site. So I don't know if they're scared of the trap or not. Again, this is our first time doing this. Maybe we should have baited them and fed them there for a week before we built the trap, but we're gonna go out there and dump a bunch more bait. Some of that bait that you saw us making earlier in the video. So looks like everything's found it except for the pigs. There's been raccoons, crows, squirrels, rabbits, even turkeys and deer walking on the outside of the trap. We just have 0 pictures of wild hogs yet. So, well, we went walking and didn't find any fresh hog sign. Went ahead and dumped 15 gallons of nasty slop mixed corn. So we'll watch it over the next few days and see what happens. If there's a hog in the area, it should smell this. This is our first wild hog to get on camera. It's massive. So I just came down to swap the camera batteries and add some more bait. This was just burned last weekend. Look at this trail that these hogs have already beat through here. I mean, that's crazy. So while I'm here, I'll show you your telltale signs that there's pigs in the area. That is mud where they've been wallowing down by the creek, and then they come up here and they rub on these trees. It's just insane. So here's a good example. You see this is a young cedar, and that's just fresh mud all over that. Crazy. So this is the first few videos we got of this group. This group is 3 adult hogs, 7 baby pigs. As you can see, one of the hogs is a nursing mother. And there you can see all of her babies. So we were pretty excited to see an actual group of wild hogs. So as you just saw, we've got lots of hog activity inside the trap. Talked to Luke. We have decided, since they were in there for literally 6 hours non-stop, just vacuuming up all the bait, we decided to go ahead and set the trigger today. Worst case scenario, we catch the big sow by ourselves. Best case scenario, we catch the 3 big ones and 7 babies. So we'll see what happens, but we're headed out to rebait and set the trigger. So we'll see what happens. So we got it mocked up. You can go ahead. Oh, let me get up under it. Yep, thank you. All right. So basically we got the stick. It's gonna go around, or the rope's gonna go around the stick.
And it's in between the rebar and the fence post.
Yeah. And get that good, and you can ease off of it. Good. And then pan over here. Now when these pigs come in, we're gonna put peanut butter on the end of the stick. Can you see the stick? They're gonna come in and boom.
And it's super light too. It is like, it's not a whole lot of pressure on it.
There she is. With some peanut butter on the stick. Leading up to the door. pig cleanup party tomorrow.
Just a matter of time.
So we put the peanut butter on the stick, not thinking about other critters. So the trap got triggered that night by some raccoons. So we went back the next night, and actually the same night, either way, and put a fresh stick with no peanut butter on it. So I don't suggest baiting your trigger stick. We'll throw that in there. So I put these videos in, and I did want to say this. All these hogs, pretty much the entire time they were trapped, were pretty calm. When the door first dropped, they went a little crazy. But they more or less just hung around, walked in circles the whole time. As you can see, it worked. Those pigs have been in there for a few hours, and they've been rooting around. I've been watching them closely on the cameras until we were able to come out here. But I've been watching them closely on the cameras, and they tried a couple times to jump the fence. They hit the fence a few times, but really they've just been rooting the dirt up. So fence, I'm expecting it to be good. I'm expecting to be able to set the trap right back and possibly catch another group of them soon. So we will see you when we get out there. We got the meta out here.
Nice. So what we've been doing is dumping this slush stuff that we've been mixing up. We've been helping one of our buddies out. He's had hogs here. Last year, this was one of the videos that I did where we killed a big hog, and he's just still had problems. So we got the professional trapper. We built a hog trap. He's gonna have some of that on his channel. Is it still SNS Trapping?
Yes, SNS Hunting and Trapping. SNS Hunting and Trapping.
SNS Hunting and Trapping.
It's gonna be a huge, long video.
Yeah, so he'll have a lot of the stuff on his channel. So we're gonna get down here, see what's in the trap. There should be 3. The babies got out. How many babies were there?
7.
7 babies.
So we'll see what happens there. They may be piled up under one of them trees, who knows, but.
And we were thinking, we were like, I wonder if the babies are too small. And he said when the gate went down, and he does all that, he'll have all that in his video of the trigger, the trap setup, but when the gate went down, all the babies just went through the holes. So
Scattered
yeah,
like
they
cockroaches.
Scattered, they left. But we're gonna go down and hopefully go shoot some pigs.
I don't think they'll do anything. Those are a little shorter than I thought they were. They look massive on that camera. Dude, the other day when I came down, that giant sow was standing down there next to that bit.
This is
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Look at that band.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on this side.
Try and kill one. Yeah, kill one big one.
Well, here they are. 2 big sows, small bore. We're gonna get the guts out of them, pack them with ice, send them to the processor.
How much you think those weigh? 150 plus?
I would say. He's probably 100, 125.
Yeah.
She's a big one.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, probably 150. Maybe a little heavier.
What's your YouTube channel?
Outdoors we go.
So,
There's the landowner.
so check it out. He'll have a little bit of content on these too. He's a big time turkey hunter, big time deer hunter. Go check out his page. The hogs have made it to their final destination. Brothers Processing, Hanceville, Alabama. Only place I take my deer, and now the only place I take my hogs. Thank you for watching. If you would, please like, share, subscribe. If you watched the whole video, drop in the comments what you'd like to see next. More hog footage, more trapping, turkey hunting, whatever you'd like to see. Thank you.